Hey, boss, can you move the cart off the street, please? ¿Lo puedes mover a la banqueta, por favor? Gracias.
In a city of 4 million residents, an estimated 500,000 in Los Angeles are undocumented.
When they first come over, most people, oh, hey, the police, we're gonna get deported, and so that fear is always there.
That fear is something that Los Angeles Police Captain Alfred Labrada knows well.
I came here undocumented many years ago in this country, and as a young child, and lived in some of that fear that I think some of the community is.
Labrada got his U.S. citizenship after joining the military. He says fear of deportation is heightened because of the Trump administration's tough stance.
And I understand some of the fears that are occurring in the country, and I see it. A lot of the parents have, for a time being, some kept their children from schools.
There are also fewer calls to the police. Labrada says there has been a 10% drop in domestic violence calls and 25% drop in sexual assault calls.
So that's worrisome to us. We don't know if there's less crimes occurring or they're just fearful of reporting because they still fear that we're going to notify ICE.
But in reality, when it comes to a person's immigration status, Labrada says LAPD does not work with Immigration and Customs Enforcement, known as ICE, because residents need to trust their police.
And if they don't feel comfortable calling us because they think we're going to call ICE, they think we're going to deport them, then we're not going to get calls for service. We're going to have victimized.
But ICE said in a statement that this point of view is wrong-headed, and law enforcement is posing the greater threat to public safety by not working with ICE. California has a law that provides protection to undocumented immigrants called the Trust Act.
The Trust Act, in essence, said that county jails and California law enforcement is only to proactively turn over those folks who meet certain serious crime status. And so if you don't meet that status, then by California law, we are not to notify ICE of their existence or participation in the jail.
Bordering LA County, more conservative Orange County is chafing under the Trust Act. Its sheriff requested that President Trump help them better cooperate with ICE.
That they put the mechanisms in place, whether they do that through some executive order or some other opportunity that may be something less than that they can effectuate that with. But what she's asking is for them to take the proactive step to empower us to hold them in custody until they are turned over.
For now, the immigration status of the people coming into the Orange County jail will be noted, but only if they are convicted of a serious crime will ICE be notified. Elizabeth Lee, VOA News, Los Angeles.